You've been mining Pi, tapping that button every single day, watching the community grow from a small group of early adopters to a global movement of millions. Maybe you've even invited friends and family, building your own network and sharing in the excitement as Pi's vision starts to take shape. And if you're ahead of the curve, you might have already migrated some of your Pi to mainnet, taking those first steps into the world of real, usable digital assets. But the big question on everyone's mind is, what's next? What's the next chapter for Pi, and how will it impact you as a pioneer? Well, the Pi Core team just dropped a major update, and it's one that starts to answer those questions in a big way. Inside the Pi wallet, they've rolled out brand new DeFi features, decentralized exchange, DEX, and automated market maker, AMM tools, bringing powerful financial technology right to your fingertips. This isn't just a minor tweak or a cosmetic update. It's a massive leap forward. Pi is evolving from a currency you simply collect and hold, into a living, breathing ecosystem you can actually use, explore, and benefit from. The update transforms the app into a financial playground, letting pioneers like you interact with Web3 concepts hands-on, swapping tokens, providing liquidity, and seeing how decentralized finance really works, all within a safe environment. The goal here is clear: education and empowerment. Pi wants to give millions of people a safe, simple way to learn about DeFi, so you can build real skills and confidence for the future of finance. By using TestPi, you can experiment risk-free, try out swaps, add to liquidity pools, and get comfortable with these tools before you ever put your real assets on the line. This update is a clear signal. Pi is moving from its testnet phase toward a robust, open mainnet, where real value and real transactions will soon be possible. DEX and AMM are foundational for any blockchain. They create liquidity, enable commerce, and open the door to a world of decentralized applications and services. With these tools, Pi finally has real purpose, moving beyond just a digital collectible to something you can actually use in your daily life. This isn't just a flashy new feature, it's the critical infrastructure that will support Pi's future as a true digital economy. So let's break down what these tools are, how they work, and most importantly, how you can start using them to unlock the full potential of your Pi. Ready to see what's possible with your Pi? Let's dive in and explore the future together. Let's start with the basics. What is a DEX? A decentralized exchange. If you're new to crypto, this is a term you'll hear a lot, and it's a game changer for how people trade digital assets. Unlike traditional centralized exchanges like Coinbase or Binance, where your assets are held by the company, a DEX lets you trade directly from your own wallet. There's no middleman, no company holding your funds, and no need to trust a third party with your crypto. This means your assets stay in your control at all times, right up until the moment you make a trade. It's the principle of not your keys, not your crypto, brought to life. Your private keys, your coins, your decisions. DEX are powered by smart contracts, self-executing code on the blockchain that handles trades automatically. There's no company in the middle, just transparent open-source code that anyone can inspect. This makes trading not only more secure, but also more transparent and censorship-resistant. The new Pi DEX is built right into the Pi blockchain, allowing you to swap assets seamlessly. At this stage, you can trade TestPi for other test tokens, giving you a risk-free way to learn how decentralized trading works. You'll notice tokens like Test Gold or Test Silver. These are just sample tokens designed to help you practice and get comfortable with the process before real assets are involved. You can swap TestPi for Test Gold, then swap back again, all within the Pi app. It's fast, intuitive, and you never have to leave the app or risk your assets on an unfamiliar website. There's no need for new signups, no extra KYC checks, and no third-party sites to navigate. Everything happens in-app, making the experience smooth and accessible for everyone, even if you're brand new to crypto. For millions of people who are just starting to explore DeFi, this is a revolutionary step. It opens the door to decentralized finance for anyone with a smartphone. Think of it as a hands-on tutorial in decentralized trading. You get to learn by doing, not just by watching, and that lowers the barrier to entry for everyone. The Pi DEX is designed to be simple, safe, and user-friendly, making it perfect for mass adoption. Security and ease of use are built in from the start. With the Pi DEX, you're not just a spectator in the world of DeFi, you're an active participant, learning and trading in real time. This is how Pi is helping to bring the world into Web 3, connecting people everywhere and making decentralized finance accessible, one swap at a time. Ready to try it yourself? Let's walk through how to make your very first trade on the Pi DEX. Ready to try a swap? Here's how it works. Open the Pi browser, go to your Pi wallet and make sure you're on the test net. You'll see a new swap feature. Tap it. The interface is simple. Pick the asset you want to give, like test Pi, and the one you want to get, like test wood. Enter the amount, and the app shows you the exchange rate. Hit swap, confirm the transaction, and you're done. The smart contract handles everything. Test Pi leaves your wallet, test wood arrives. No charts, no order books, no confusion, just a straightforward swap. The AMM tech behind the scenes makes it all possible. The process is designed for beginners, so you can learn by doing, experiment, make mistakes, and get comfortable before real Pi is involved. The Pi DEX makes DeFi accessible to everyone. Next, let's see how these swaps actually work under the hood. So, who are you trading with on the DEX? Not another person, but a liquidity pool. This is where the automated market maker, or AMM, comes in. The AMM uses pools of assets, like test Pi and test wood, supplied by users. When you swap, you add to one side of the pool and take from the other. Prices are set by a formula, not by buyers and sellers. The most common is the constant product formula, X times Y equals K. As you trade, the ratio changes, and so does the price. This ensures there's always liquidity, no waiting for a match. The pool is always ready to trade, 24/7. AMMs are the backbone of modern DEX, making instant peer-to-pool swaps possible. With AMMs, Pi is building a dynamic, user-powered financial system. Now let's talk about your role in these pools. Liquidity pools need assets, and that's where you come in. You can be a liquidity provider, LP, adding your tokens to a pool so others can trade. Deposit equal values of both assets, say, test Pi and test wood, into the pool. In return, you earn a share of the trading fees every time someone swaps using your pool. The more you provide, the more you earn. This turns pioneers from passive holders into active participants. Traders need liquidity. LPs earn rewards. It's a win-win. DeFi's power comes from community-driven market making. By providing liquidity, you help build a stronger, more resilient Pi economy. All of this is happening on the testnet with Test Pi, not your real assets. That's intentional. Launching DeFi tools is risky, so the core team is testing everything in a safe sandbox. This lets developers find bugs and vulnerabilities before real value is at stake. Millions of users stress test the system, making it stronger. It's also about education. Learn DeFi concepts like impermanent loss and slippage without risking real Pi. Mistakes here are lessons, not losses. Think of it as a flight simulator for crypto. Practice until you're ready for the real thing. The testnet is your training ground. When mainnet launches, you'll be prepared. That's how Pi builds a confident, capable community. This isn't just a simulation, it's a real Web3 environment. The blockchain, smart contracts, and wallet interactions are authentic, just using play money. Your transactions are recorded on the Pi testnet, and swaps are irreversible, just like on mainnet. You're learning real blockchain skills in a safe space. The Pi browser keeps everything inside a trusted ecosystem, no risky third-party sites. It's a walled garden, but one where you gain real-world experience. Pi's massive user base makes this kind of large-scale safe testing possible. Most projects launch and hope for users. Pi built the community first. Now, it's leveraging that community to perfect its tech. This is Web3 training at a scale no one's seen before. And it's all happening inside the Pi app. This DeFi rollout is a collaboration, not just a top-down update. By testing, swapping, and providing liquidity, you help shape the Pi ecosystem. Your feedback on bugs, usability, and ideas directly influences the final product. The core team wants you to experiment, explore, and even try to break things. Community developers can create new test tokens, sparking creativity and innovation. The more you participate, the stronger Pi's DeFi ecosystem becomes. Tools are just the start. The community brings them to life. Your engagement is essential for building a vibrant, self-sustaining Pi economy. This is your chance to help build the future of Pi. Get involved and make your mark. So, what does a DEX and AMM mean for Pi? In simple terms, it's a game changer. These tools are the backbone of decentralized finance, and their arrival signals a new era for the Pi ecosystem. It's a huge leap toward real utility. For the first time, Pi holders can interact with their tokens in meaningful ways, beyond just watching their balances grow. Pi is moving from accumulation to action, building a true internal economy. This means that Pi is no longer just a digital asset to collect, but a currency you can actually use within a growing network. Now you can do more than just hold Pi. You can use it, trade it, and help grow the ecosystem. Every transaction, every swap, and every new user adds value and momentum to the network. The safe, educational rollout prepares millions for the future of Web3. By learning in a protected environment, users can build confidence and skills before the full launch. This could spark a new wave of crypto users, comfortable with DeFi from day one. What should you do? Dive in, try swaps, provide liquidity, and learn the ropes. Experiment with the features, ask questions, and share your experiences with the community. The more you engage now, the better prepared you'll be when mainnet goes live. Early adopters will have a head start, understanding the ins and outs of decentralized trading and liquidity. Your participation helps secure and improve the network for everyone. By testing, providing feedback, and supporting each other, you're shaping the future of Pi. Pi is evolving from a mining app to a full blockchain platform. This transformation opens the door to endless possibilities, from decentralized apps to new financial services. The DEX and AMM are just the beginning. Countless new apps and utilities will follow. Developers are already working on innovative projects that will expand what you can do with Pi. The future of Pi is taking shape, and you're at the center of it. Every user, every developer, and every transaction is part of this unfolding story. This is a major milestone, but the journey is just beginning. There's so much more to come, and your involvement will help define what Pi becomes. Get ready, the next chapter of Pi starts now. The future is bright, and together we're building it step by step.